Did you know that after the age of 40, your metabolism naturally starts to slow down, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it? Studies show that most people in their 40s and 50s gain between 10 and 15 pounds over a decade, even if their eating habits haven't changed much. That sounds discouraging, but it's not the whole story. Every day, people just like you are breaking this pattern and surprising their doctors, their families, and even themselves by losing weight naturally and regaining energy. These aren't celebrity transformations or the result of extreme measures. They're real success stories from people who decided to do things differently. The truth is, your body is still capable of amazing renewal, regardless of your age. With the right steps, the changes you want are not only possible, they can actually happen faster than you ever thought. This isn't about unrealistic crash diets or punishing exercise routines. You won't have to drastically cut calories or spend hours at the gym. There's a different approach, one that works with your body instead of against it, and is gentle, natural, and surprisingly effective. Imagine waking up feeling lighter, more energetic, and seeing inch after inch disappear, all without giving up your favorite foods or making exercise your job. This method is designed to help you regain control, enjoy lasting health, and boost your confidence, all while respecting your body and stage of life. Think of what's possible when you stop blaming age and start trusting what your body can do with the right support. Have you noticed it feels harder to keep your energy up these days, even when you're doing your best? Maybe you wake up already feeling tired, or by afternoon, you're running on empty. Do you catch yourself battling the scale, wondering where those extra pounds came from and why they won't budge, no matter how carefully you eat? You might even miss the days when your body felt responsive, strong, and easy to manage. It's common to feel a dip in confidence, especially when you notice your clothes fit differently or the mirror reflects a version of yourself that feels unfamiliar. The truth is, reaching this stage of life brings its own set of challenges, and it's easy to wonder if the best days of feeling vibrant and healthy are behind you. But what if those changes you're noticing aren't set in stone? Many people begin to believe that getting older means accepting less energy, increased weight, and a body that just doesn't cooperate. That simply isn't true. You absolutely can feel strong, energetic, and confident again. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. In fact, it could be a turning point, a fresh start for creating a healthier, happier version of yourself. Imagine waking up with real energy, seeing and feeling positive changes in your body, and enjoying life's moments with greater confidence and joy. That transformation is not only possible, it's within your reach. There's a natural, supportive approach that helps you regain your health and reshape your body, all without sacrificing your enjoyment of life. You don't need to deprive yourself, punish your body, or give up the foods you love. This is about learning to listen to your body's needs and working with it, not against it. Do you dream of feeling vibrant and full of life? Are you craving a sense of control and self-assurance you haven't felt in years? You're not alone, and you're in exactly the right place to start this journey. Real, lasting change can begin today, and it's not about turning back the clock. It's about moving forward with confidence, wellness, and the possibility of feeling your best at any age. The natural approach to better health and easier weight management centers on the body's ability to restore balance when given the right support. This is based on a combination of mindful eating, movement, and tuning into the natural rhythms that regulate energy, appetite, and fat storage. The foundation of this method lies in choosing foods that don't cause rapid blood sugar spikes, but deliver steady energy. When you do this, the body can naturally regulate insulin and metabolism, making it easier to burn fat rather than store it. One key aspect involves focusing on whole, minimally processed foods such as vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, fruits in moderation, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Scientific studies show that diets high in fiber and low in added sugars can improve metabolism and body composition. For example, research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who emphasized high-fiber vegetables and whole grains experienced lower levels of hunger, increased feelings of fullness, and greater fat loss over 12 weeks compared to those who ate more refined foods. Fiber helps slow digestion and steadies blood sugar, reducing cravings and promoting continued fat loss. Another principle is prioritizing protein with every meal, whether from plant-based or animal sources. Protein requires more energy to digest than fat or carbohydrates, a phenomenon called the thermic effect of food, which means the body burns more calories simply processing it. Including protein at every meal also keeps you feeling satisfied, which helps prevent overeating. A study in the Journal of Nutrition demonstrated that participants who increased their daily protein intake lost more body fat and maintained muscle better than those on lower protein diets, even when eating the same total calories. In addition to what you eat, the timing of meals also matters. Scientific evidence suggests that aligning food intake with the body's natural circadian rhythm, eating more during daylight hours and less at night, can improve metabolism and support fat loss. Research published in Obesity showed that those who consumed larger meals earlier in the day shed more weight and had more energy than those who ate the biggest meals later. This strategy helps regulate appetite hormones, reduces late-night cravings, and encourages deeper, more restful sleep, all of which are vital for energy and well-being. Physical movement, even in moderate amounts, multiplies the benefits of these dietary changes. Activities like walking, dancing, or simple stretching signal the body to use stored fat for fuel and increase muscle strength. Exercise also releases endorphins, natural chemicals that lift mood and enhance a sense of well-being. A review in Progress in Cardiovascular Diseases concluded that consistent, moderate activity helped participants not only reduce their waistlines, but also improve their overall mood and energy levels. Just aiming for 30 minutes of light activity most days of the week is enough to see real improvements. Putting these elements together builds a positive feedback loop. Nutrient-rich foods nourish the body and steady energy levels. Consistent movement helps use fat for fuel. Improved sleep further supports metabolism, and the whole process boosts mood and motivation. Thousands of people have found that this approach leads to easier weight management, higher energy, clearer thinking, and a renewed sense of confidence in their bodies and lives. This method stands apart from strict diets or extreme regimens. It works by respecting the body's built-in intelligence, honoring hunger and fullness, and providing what's needed for real, lasting change. When you make these natural choices your daily routine, the body responds with more energy, easier fat loss, and a greater sense of overall well-being. After turning 40, many people notice that maintaining their weight and energy levels becomes more difficult, even when their routines have not changed much. The body undergoes gradual shifts that can sneak up quietly, making everyday habits add up in unexpected ways. Imagine your metabolism as a furnace that burns fuel to keep you warm and active, but as you grow older, that furnace naturally gets a little less efficient. This slower burn means your body uses fewer calories just to keep everything running, and any extra fuel gets stored away as fat more easily than it used to. One of the root causes of this change is a shift in hormones. Hormones are like messengers that tell your body how to grow, when to store fat, and where to spend energy. With age, these hormone signals start to change. For women, the transition that comes with midlife causes a decrease in estrogen, which can lead to the body distributing fat differently, often adding more around the belly. For men, levels of testosterone can drop, affecting both muscle mass and how easily the body burns calories. Muscle acts as a calorie-burning engine, so when there's less of it, it's like switching from a big, roaring engine to a smaller and quieter one. The result is that the same amount of food and the same routine will add up to more weight around the midsection and less energy for daily tasks. At the same time, most people find themselves moving less as the years pass. Busy schedules, long hours at a desk, and more responsibilities can crowd out the time that used to be spent in movement. When physical activity decreases, the muscles are used less, and they gradually become weaker and smaller. This starts a cycle. Less movement means less muscle, and less muscle means your body burns even fewer calories, making it easy for weight to creep up without any obvious changes in your diet. Another influence is how hormones like insulin respond over time. Insulin is a key helper that moves sugar from the blood into the body's cells for energy. As you age, this helpful messenger might become less effective. Imagine trying to unlock a door with a key that gets worn down with time. The lock, your body's cell, doesn't open as easily, so sugar stays in the blood longer, and the body is told to store more of it as fat. This not only contributes to weight gain, but can also set the stage for other health issues. Quality of sleep often decreases with age as well, and that plays a surprising role in weight and health management. When you don't sleep enough, your body craves more energy. It sends out signals that make you feel hungrier, especially for sweet or high-fat foods, and lowers the drive to be active. Picture what happens when you pull an all-nighter. You feel sluggish, snack more, and feel less like moving much. Over weeks and months, these small changes can add up to real differences in how you look and feel. There is also the reality of emotional and mental changes as the years go by. Feeling stressed or rushed can make it harder to make good choices about food and activity. Many people turn to quick snacks, comfort foods, or more frequent meals to cope with stress or fatigue. Each of these small decisions matter more when the body is already more likely to store fat and less quick to burn away. The way all these factors interact is like a carefully balanced scale. Hormonal changes, a slower metabolism, and less movement can tip that scale in the direction of weight gain and slower health recovery. But understanding that this is a natural process and not a personal failing makes a big difference. By recognizing how the body's signals and needs shift with age, people can start to respond in smarter, more supportive ways. Instead of feeling frustrated or stuck, this knowledge opens the door to habits that help restore energy, encourage movement, and keep health in balance through every decade. Every journey toward better health starts with believing that change is both possible and worthwhile. While there are many promises out there, the most effective steps are rooted in natural methods that work with your body. The approach we're talking about is designed to address the main reasons for weight gain and declining energy by focusing on sustainable habits, gently supporting your body's natural ability to restore balance and vitality. Instead of drastic diets or extreme routines, this method encourages regular intake of nourishing foods and simple lifestyle changes that deliver ongoing benefits. Choosing foods that stabilize blood sugar and keep you satisfied is key. Emphasize colorful vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and the right kind of fats. These foods don't just provide energy, they actively help your body manage hunger, burn calories, and prevent energy dips. Fiber-rich foods slow the absorption of glucose, reducing sugar highs and lows. Protein with every meal supports muscle, which helps burn even more energy. Healthy fats from sources such as avocados, olive oil, and seeds protect the heart and keep you feeling full. Eating a variety of these foods at each meal gives your body the steady, real nourishment it needs and cuts down on cravings for sweets and processed snacks. Another critical element is physical activity. You don't need an intense workout routine to see results. Even light daily movement has a powerful effect. Whether it's walking after meals, stretching in the morning, or trying a new dance or yoga class, movement wakes up your metabolism, builds muscle, and boosts mood. Studies show that regular activity, even in small doses, helps regulate hormones, supports healthy blood flow, and causes the body to become more efficient at burning stored energy. Set a goal you can stick with, like 20 to 30 minutes most days. It adds up over time. Think of it as investing in your future, one step or session at a time. Consistency is the heartbeat of success with this natural method. Lasting progress isn't about big, short-term changes, but about daily choices. Eat mindfully, enjoy your meals, and listen to hunger and fullness cues. Prepare foods at home when you can, and invite color and variety onto your plate. Hydrating with water instead of sugary drinks makes a real difference. Make sure you're sleeping well, too. Good rest is necessary for managing hunger hormones and feeling energized enough to stay active during the day. Complementary lifestyle changes can make the process easier and more enjoyable. For example, try planning meals for the week using fresh produce, lean proteins, and whole grains. Batch cooking healthy meals ahead of time or preparing a big salad for several lunches can help you avoid the temptation to order in or grab foods that drain your energy. Set aside time to shop for fresh ingredients and include friends or family in meal preparation for extra motivation. Instead of sitting for long stretches, add short breaks for stretching or a quick walk. These small bursts of activity not only support weight management, but also boost concentration and improve mood. Remember, true transformation comes from patience, perseverance, and the belief that your efforts matter. Everyone experiences moments when motivation wanes or results seem slow, but every healthy choice you make adds up. Celebrate small victories, whether that's choosing fruit over dessert, walking an extra block, or preparing a nourishing dinner. Trust yourself and the journey. Consistent, daily actions lead to big changes over time. By using these natural principles and supporting your body with balanced nutrition, regular activity, and mindful habits, you're giving yourself the best chance to reach and maintain your healthy self. The results are more than what you see on the scale. They include boosted energy, clearer thinking, and greater confidence. Allow yourself the time to experience the benefits and know you have the strength to carry these habits forward. The freedom, control, and energy you gain will be the greatest reward on this path to lifelong well-being. Many people believe that after turning 40, losing weight becomes nearly impossible, or that certain health problems are simply unavoidable due to age. These beliefs, often passed around as advice or repeated in popular media, can be discouraging and even harmful. It's important to know that while the body does experience changes as it gets older, those changes do not mean that improving your health is out of reach. In reality, science has shown that it is not only possible to lose weight and feel better after 40, but can also be done naturally and safely with the right strategies. One common myth is that metabolism slows drastically after 40, making weight loss extremely difficult. While it is true that metabolism tends to decrease with age, research shows that the difference is smaller than many people think. Most of the reduction in metabolism comes from losing muscle as people become less active, not from age alone. Remaining physically active and including strength-building exercises, even simple activities like walking or using light weights, helps keep your metabolism steady. There are countless stories of individuals in their 40s, 50s, and beyond who start adding more movement into their daily routine and notice more energy, easier weight control, and better mood, all without changing their eating habits dramatically. Another widespread myth is that hormones make it impossible to lose weight after 40. Hormonal changes can indeed influence how the body stores fat, especially around the middle, but they do not make weight loss impossible. Studies have found that people of all ages respond well to dietary adjustments focused on whole foods, fewer processed items, and an increase in vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. A study published in a leading nutrition journal tracked people over 40 who made these simple changes. The group lost weight, kept it off, and saw improvements in blood pressure and energy levels. In real life, you may have seen friends or family members find steady success just by switching from sugary drinks to water, cooking more meals at home, or by getting outside for a walk most days of the week. Another belief is that drastic diets or hours of exercise are the only ways to see results after 40. In fact, science shows that slow, steady changes are more effective and sustainable for long-term health. Crash diets not only fail in the long run, but can also make it even harder to keep weight off and can affect your overall health negatively. When people focus on eating enough protein and fiber, moving their bodies more, and getting enough sleep, they experience lasting changes. These steps are proven to reduce cravings, stabilize energy, and make it easier for the body to use fat for fuel at any age. People often think that only young people can transform their bodies and their health, but evidence and real-life stories prove otherwise. There are many examples of individuals over 40 who have made simple adjustments like cooking more at home, adding a short walk after meals, or swapping out late-night snacks for fruit or nuts. One inspiring story involved a woman who began walking every morning, added more leafy greens and beans to her diet, and within 6 months, notice not only a drop in weight, but also better sleep and less joint pain. These transformations are not rare. They're happening every day when people shift their focus from impossible goals to achievable habits. Another doubt is whether natural methods work, as well as medications or drastic treatments. The truth is, eating a nutritious, balanced diet and staying active remain the foundation of good health in every scientific study. Medications can help some people under a doctor's supervision, but even those work best when paired with healthy lifestyle changes. Every positive action you take, choosing water over soda, cooking with fresh ingredients, or taking a daily walk, has a ripple effect on your health. In summary, the idea that you cannot lose weight or recover your vitality after 40 is simply not true. Science and countless real-life examples show that focusing on small, steady changes in diet, activity, sleep, and self-care brings positive and lasting results. It is never too late to make new choices and see yourself reach a level of health and energy you may not have thought possible. Trust in your body's ability to change, and remember that every step toward healthier habits is a step toward a better, more vibrant future. When pursuing any health or weight management strategy, it is crucial to seek guidance from qualified healthcare professionals, such as doctors and registered nutritionists. These experts have the training and experience to provide individualized advice that takes into account your health history, current medications, and unique needs. Each person's body is different, and what works well for one individual may not be appropriate or safe for another. This is especially true if you have existing health conditions or take medications that could interact with changes in your eating pattern or physical activity. Consulting with professionals ensures that any new approach aligns with your specific health goals and that potential risks are identified and managed early. A personalized assessment from a healthcare provider can uncover underlying issues that might impact your results. For instance, certain medications, hormonal shifts, or even nutritional deficiencies can influence your energy levels, metabolism, in response to dietary changes. Only a qualified professional can evaluate these factors properly. They may recommend specific tests to check your blood sugar, cholesterol levels, kidney function, or other important markers. With this information, you and your care team can create a safe, realistic plan that fits your life and optimizes your well-being. In addition, nutritionists can help design meal plans that meet both your personal preferences and medical requirements. They understand how to balance macronutrients, which foods might be best for your specific goals, and how to manage portion sizes for lasting results. If you have allergies, intolerances, or any dietary restrictions, a nutritionist can suggest alternatives that support your health without making you feel deprived. They can also provide ideas for meals and snacks that are both nutritious and enjoyable, making the process of eating well much easier and more sustainable. Doctors are essential partners throughout your journey, monitoring your progress and making adjustments as needed. As your health improves, or if you encounter any difficulties, they can recommend changes to your approach, whether that means modifying your activity level, adjusting medications, or updating your nutritional goals. Regular checkups are a valuable way to catch any emerging issues, measure your progress, and ensure that your body is responding as expected. This professional oversight makes the process safer and increases the chances you will see lasting benefits. It is also important to remember that natural methods and lifestyle changes, while often beneficial, do not replace the need for medical treatment when it is necessary. Some people may require specific medications or therapeutic interventions to manage their health effectively. Ignoring or delaying medical advice can lead to harmful outcomes, even if a natural approach seems appealing. The best results are achieved when natural habits and professional medical guidance work together, supporting overall health and quality of life. Making changes to your health habits can be a significant adjustment, and it is normal to have questions along the way. Open communication with your healthcare team helps address these questions early, prevents misunderstandings, and provides reassurance during periods of uncertainty. Professionals can help you recognize healthy progress, modify your plan if you encounter obstacles, and celebrate your achievements. Taking a proactive step toward better health is commendable, but safety and individualization should come first. Relying on professional expertise is key to achieving your health goals in a responsible, effective, and sustainable way. Your health is your greatest asset, and working with qualified professionals empowers you to make choices that are right for your unique needs, both now and in the future. Believing in your own ability to change is one of the most important steps in any journey toward better health. The way you view yourself, your potential, and your worth shapes the outcome of every action you take. When you approach change with the mindset that you are capable and deserving of good health, progress feels easier and more natural. Self-confidence is the fuel that helps you overcome obstacles and keep moving forward, even on days when motivation runs low. Self-esteem allows you to celebrate your successes, forgive your setbacks, and treat yourself with the kindness and patience you might offer a friend. You deserve to feel proud, hopeful, and excited about the possibilities ahead. Real people from all walks of life have proven that transformation is within reach, regardless of age or previous challenges. One inspiring example is from a mother of two who spent years feeling stuck and tired. She began by adding more leafy greens and whole foods to her meals, taking daily walks, and simply focusing on small, consistent changes. At first, she doubted she would see any difference, but within a few weeks, she noticed her energy returning. Her confidence grew with every small success. Soon, her clothes fit more comfortably, and even her children noticed her new positive outlook and enthusiasm for life. She says that trusting herself was the key. Once she believed she was capable of change, her habits naturally followed. Another story comes from a retiree who struggled with low energy and had tried many different ways to improve how he felt. He started with one simple step, swapping processed snacks for a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. That one change, along with mindful movement each day, led to gradual but steady improvements in his health and mood. Over time, he found it easier to walk long distances, sleep better, and enjoy activities with his grandchildren. He shares that the biggest reward has been rediscovering a sense of pride in what his body can do, no matter his age. A young professional who faced long, busy workdays learned to prepare nourishing meals ahead of time and started carrying healthy snacks. Making time for brief, energizing breaks or short walks changed the way she felt throughout the day. She noticed her focus improved, her mood lifted, and she was able to finish tasks more efficiently. She credits her transformation to believing she could create healthy habits, even in a hectic schedule, and treating herself with patience as she found what worked for her life. These are just a few examples, but the lesson is the same for everyone. Transformation begins with the decision to believe in your abilities and to honor yourself with the choices you make each day. Every step, no matter how small, is a building block for greater self-esteem and confidence. The journey is not about perfection, but about progress. With each healthy meal, each walk, and every day you choose to take care of yourself, you show yourself what you're truly capable of. No matter where you start, what challenges you face, or how long you struggled, your story of positive change is still unfolding. You have the strength, the potential, and the right to achieve a vibrant, healthy life. The examples of others prove that it is possible. Their success can be your inspiration, reminding you that every person is capable of creating lasting, positive change. When you approach this journey with confidence, self-respect, and a willingness to embrace your own resilience, you turn hope into reality, one choice at a time. Let this be your encouragement to trust yourself, take action, and experience the joy of your own transformation. Throughout this video, you have seen that making simple, thoughtful choices every day can have a truly transformative impact on your health and your life. Even when it may seem difficult, small steps really do add up. We explored 3 powerful foods: leafy greens, nuts and seeds, and legumes, that act like daily support for your well-being. These foods are full of nutrients that stabilize blood sugar, protect your heart, strengthen your blood vessels and bones, and support your immune system. They help you feel more energized, fuller for longer, and can make sticking to healthy habits so much more enjoyable and satisfying. When you include them in your meals, you're not just managing numbers on a chart, but building a foundation for continued strength, confidence, and quality of life. The message here is not about perfection or restriction, but about progress and empowerment. Every meal is an opportunity to give your body what it truly needs, allowing you to take control of your health one choice at a time. When you start adding leafy greens to your smoothie, sprinkle nuts or seeds on your breakfast, or include beans in your lunch or dinner, you are sending your body signals of care and nourishment. Over time, these signals make a real difference, not only in how your body works on the inside, but in your mood, your outlook, and even your self-esteem. You are showing yourself that you value your well-being, that you believe in your own potential to thrive, and that positive change is possible at any stage of life. It is also important to remember that professional support and trustworthy information should guide your journey. Every person is unique with an individual health history, needs, and goals. Reaching out to qualified healthcare professionals ensures that your choices are safe, effective, and customized to your circumstances. Reliable advice helps you make the most of your efforts, highlights opportunities, and offers solutions if you encounter obstacles. This support makes the journey less overwhelming and much more rewarding, as you are never alone along the way. True transformation goes beyond the foods on your plate. It's about believing you are capable of more, trusting your resilience, and staying committed to yourself. Every good choice builds momentum. Each positive step, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Remember, progress isn't always fast or easy, but it is always possible. You have the power to shape your daily habits, support your body with nourishing, protective foods, and make self-care a lasting part of your life. Let what you've learned today inspire you to keep moving forward. Keep choosing foods that bring out your best. Stay curious about your body and its needs, and reach for professional guidance whenever you need clarity or encouragement. You're not defined by your past or by the challenges you've faced, but by the actions you take today. Your health and happiness are worth every bit of effort. If you found value in this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss future content designed to support your health journey. Like this video if it inspired you, and share with someone you care about. Together, we can help each other make choices that lead to better, brighter tomorrows. Remember, every step you take is a step toward greater confidence and well-being. Keep believing in yourself and take action to create the healthy, fulfilling life you deserve.